Hey, it's your girl Nia, and you're listening to Chillin with Bestie Podcast. Are you ready? Let's go. Hey besties, welcome to Chillin with Bestie Podcast, where women all over the world can connect by discussing a variety of topics relating to our everyday lives. It's your girl Nia, and today I will continue to help us get ready for 2022 by sharing some very helpful tips and advice that you can use starting today. The early bird always catches the worm, and what a better way to prepare now than waiting for January to get here. If you have not had the chance to listen to how to get prepared for 2022 mentally, physically, and financially, please check out episodes 10, 11, and 12 on Chillin with Bestie Podcast. Those episodes will help you if you are struggling in any of those areas and want to change for the better in 2022. Now today, we're going to be focusing on ourselves, besties. It's very important that every now and then, we turn the mirror on ourselves and evaluate ourselves, because sometimes other people may not be the issue. It might just be us, and we don't want to face it. We can start to evaluate ourselves by answering the following questions. Am I a great listener, or do I do most of the talking? Am I optimistic or pessimistic? Am I genuinely happy for others, or do I want them to fail? Or do I wish it was me instead? Am I a giver or am I a taker? Am I a go-getter or am I BSing? Am I fair or do I have double standards? Am I sympathetic/empathetic, or do I just not give a damn? Am I a good or bad influence? Can I see my own BS, or do I just ignore it? Am I willing to change or remain the same? Answer these questions honestly, and I mean honestly, not I think I'm okay, I'm in that area. No, it's either yes or no. And then after you answer these questions, ask someone who you're close to, someone who's not going to gaslight you, somebody that's not going to lie to you, just so they can answer the questions. Compare your answers to the answer of those of the other person. Were their answers close or very different from yours? And don't get to arguing or get upset when the other person's answers. Again, sometimes we may not see our own flaws, and people who are outside looking in may be able to show you yourself in a different light. My wife did, because what I thought was okay wasn't. If it wasn't for my wife, I would still think that what I was doing was wrong. No, I wouldn't think it was wrong. I would think it's okay, not wrong. But according to her, they were wrong. So I just knew it was some things like selfishness. You know, you can be selfish with so much, but after a while, you're blocking yourself from receiving if you're selfish. Closed fists, nothing comes in, nothing comes out. So I had to make those changes, which I didn't see wrong again. But after my wife was like, hey, you need to get that together. I changed for the better, because, sometimes I like my things to myself. I'm not gonna lie. So anyway, after the questions have been answered, look at those answers that have negative responses. For example, in the question that says, am I optimistic or pessimistic? If you have answered pessimistic, this means for the most part that you look at the bad instead of the good. This is not a healthy way to live your life, and you should start looking to change this. So what, you have an apartment instead of a house? You could be homeless, or you could be sleeping in your car or in a tent under the viaduct. So what your car is 10 plus years old? You could be walking or catching transportation or trying to depend on people to take you where you need to go. Be grateful for what you already have, because it could be lost in an instant, or you could have never had it at all. Some people have never had it at all, or some people have lost it all and they can't get it back. Also, think about that last question really hard. Am I willing to change or remain the same? Do you really want to be selfish forever? Do you really want to be mean forever? Know that having these traits will have major consequences for the rest of your life. It can range from missing opportunities, losing meaningful relationships with others, getting put into a nursing home by your kids when you get older and nobody come to visit. The list can keep going on and on and on, allowing you to live a miserable life due to your own ways. Don't be stuck in your ways. Work on these things now. And even though, yes, you are a human being, you can take baby steps. But don't be babying this thing the whole way. Deal with it right then and there. Don't try it. As far as continuously, giving excuses and trying to play victim when someone pulls a you on you because you were unwilling to make the necessary change in your ways. So if you're sitting up here and you want to be selfish, you can go ahead and be selfish your whole life. But I'm telling y'all, that is going to block any and everything that's supposed to come your way. You won't get it. Even if you think you deserve it, you won't get it. You have to give to receive and vice versa. So make sure you work on that, okay? Now I got 3 quick things that you can do to help you work on, changing your answers from the negative side to the positive side. Number 1, you can ID your flaws. You mean, again, selfish. Selfish is very big because a lot of people are selfish. Some stuff I can understand to a degree, but a lot of stuff you no need to be selfish for. Greed, all of those things. Identify your flaws first. Then go ahead and create your plan to change. You can do something weekly. You can do something monthly. But put a plan in motion to change your flaws. And then you can use a diary or a journal to keep track if you're really changing. So you can write down, hey, usually I'll be like, nah, I ain't got it today. But I went on ahead and gave my sister a couple of dollars. She didn't ask me, but I went on ahead and gave her a couple of dollars and told her, have a great day and you don't need to pay it back. Something like that. Keep a record of that so that you can see that you are making the change. And then every now and again, ask others if they see the change. Now, if you got people who, they already see you in a negative light, of course they're not going to tell you, oh, you ain't changed. You still the same old such and such. Don't ask that person. Ask the person, that's not going to, put you down even though you're trying to change for the better. And let me tell you a secret. You know who you really should ask if they see a change, or even ask how they see you. Ask children between the ages of 5 and 16 their opinion. I'm dead serious. Just ask your children, or ask your niece, your nephew, or any kids that you see on a consistent basis. They might not make you, they will. Those answers might not be what you want to hear. They might make you laugh. They might make you cry, what they answer or what they tell you. But for the most part, children are very, very honest, and they will give their honest opinion how they feel about people, from how they look to how they dress, the teeth, the breath. I'm telling you, these kids, I love them to pieces, but they are very honest. So you should definitely ask your children as well as asking some adults. Okay? If you guys want to follow me, you can follow me on Instagram at your_new_bestie_Nia. Again, that's your_new_bestie, TIE_Nia, NIA. Please comment, subscribe, like, and share this episode on YouTube. And you can also share this episode on Spotify. Okay? Besties, have an amazing, happy holidays. And I hope to hear from you all. We'll see you all. I could see some of you, but I hope to hear from all of you next Wednesday again at 7 p.m. 2022 is almost here, and I hope you're ready. And I hope you're ready to make the necessary changes and adjustments, so that you can have a better year than 2021, as well as 2020, 2019, 2018, etc., etc. See y'all next week. Have a great night. Bye, ladies.